Hi guys, let's talk about how you can install the custom scripts that I like to use in Blender. The principles are the same whether you're on a PC or a Mac, but there are some additional steps we have to go through if you are on a Mac to be able to open up the Blender package content. Let's get started. Step 1, download and install Blender. Simply go to the blender.org website, that's the official website, click on download. That's the link right up here. Just click on that, and this will take you to all the possible versions that you can download. If you're on Windows or a PC, you can simply click on this. If you are on Mac or Linux, just simply click on this link down here, and that will show you all the available versions that you can download for those. I'm on a PC, so I'm just going to click on here and download that. Wait for that to finish, and then I'm going to click on the package to open it. This little pop-up window right here, click on next, I accept. I'm just going to go ahead and use the default location, and on Windows that is in the C drive, program files, Blender Foundation, and then the Blender version number. Make sure that you remember this so you know where your Blender is installed. Click next, install, and let's wait for that to finish. Click on finish, and now your Blender should be installed. That was step 1. Step 2, go to my website and download the custom scripts. Simply go to soniakristof.com. You can see the web address right up here. Go to resources and then click on the introduction to Blender class. Simply click on that and scroll down here until you get to this part. Over here on the left, you can see all the available scripts. The numbers that you see here correlate to the Blender version numbers. So if you have Blender 4.0 or Blender 4.1, you want to click on this button right here. If you've installed Blender 3.3, you want to install or click on this button right here. Okay? All right, so I'm going to click on Blender 4.0. That takes me to a Google Drive link. I'm just going to download all of those files, and let's wait for that to finish. Here's the folder that I've just downloaded from my website, and I'm just going to go ahead and unzip it. And here's that folder that I've just unzipped. Go ahead and open it up so you can familiarize yourself with what's inside. Click on the number, that's again the Blender version number. And inside that Blender version number folder, you can see a config and a scripts folder. So these are the two folders that we want to copy over into our Blender app program folder. That will be the next step. If you are on a Mac, this is the time when we have to do a couple of extra steps. So let's go ahead and do those now. So step 3 for Mac users only, you have to open up the Blender package content. Simply right mouse button click on the Blender app icon and select Show Package Content. Then click on Contents and then click on Resources. Finally, go ahead and click on the Blender version number. Step 4. Copy the scripts that you downloaded from my website into the Blender program folder. Here on the left, I have my custom scripts that I've downloaded, and here on the right, I have my Blender program folder. If you're on a Mac, you should be there already. If you're on a PC and you don't remember the default location, you can see it right down below on the screen. Simply click on the Blender version number. So this is 4.1 in this scenario. Simply select the custom scripts folders. Hold down Control and left mouse button click and drag to copy them over. If you are on a Mac, hold down the Option key to copy the files over. Let go. And that is it. You have successfully copied the folders over. And now there's only one more step we have to do. Step 5, manually install the hotkey script. Simply open up Blender, go to Edit, Preferences, click on Key Map, and then go up here to the Import button. Click on that, and then you want to navigate to the folder that you originally downloaded with my custom scripts. Don't go to the folder that you copied over into the Blender app program, especially if you're on a Mac. You will not be able to access the package content inside of Blender. So you will not be able to get to that script directly. That's why I recommend that you go to the folder that you directly downloaded from my website and access the script within that folder. So for me, this is now on the desktop. So I'm going to click on that 4.0 folder, open up the 4.0 folder again, go to scripts, open that up, go to startup, open that. And then in here, I'm going to click on the 4.0_hotkeys.py script. Click on that to select it. Again, the number that you see in front here will correlate to the Blender version that you've downloaded. So click on this and then click on Import Key Configuration. If the installation was successful, you will see the drop-down menu here reflect the name of the script that you've just imported. So in my case, again, that's the 4.0 hotkeys name, and you can see that reflected here. If this says Blender or Blender 27X or anything else along those lines, then it's most likely that the import of the custom hotkey script failed. If that's the case, then it's most likely due to a permission setting on the Blender folder on your system itself. So that is either a Windows or a Mac setting issue. And I have instructions on how you can fix that. Go to my website and simply scroll down until you see this running into problems section. And right in here, you can see that I have a tab for I'm getting a permissions error for Windows and for Mac. Simply click on these and this will give you the instructions on how you can change the permission setting on your Blender folder. So that's what you'll have to do. Once you've done that, then you can go back and try to manually import the hotkey script again. Before we close this window, go to the hamburger menu down here on the left, click on that, and then just click on Save Preferences. You have now successfully installed the hotkey script. You can test it by hitting the space bar, and that should bring up this pie menu that you see right here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll enjoy the class, and I'll see you next time. Bye!